much did you guys just want that after, I think it was 3 straight games, or I forget how many straight games takeaway?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely really good to get, and we were really trying not to press for it, because when you start pressing for it, you start trying to do too much, and then you get out of position. So, the message all week was emphasizing certain things that would help us get a takeaway, but at the same time, just keep playing hard, and the takeaways will come to us.
I guess, how do you emphasize that? Like, what types of things do you do?
I mean, the biggest thing is effort. Running to the ball, that's always going to be good. But, specifically when you're in the pot, when the quarterback's in the pocket, raking at the ball, getting your hands up, tip balls or pick balls, all that stuff.
Just these last 2 weeks, defense starting to play a little bit more cohesive. Just what has that been for this road trip to find that success and find that consistency?
It's been good. It's really encouraging to see everybody just come together and just play as one unit. It's been really exciting to play, me and Wade, and everybody in the back seven playing together. It's been fun.
You've seen an area in these 2 weeks. It's like, okay, we're getting wins, but where do you see this group can improve?
I think there's always room for improvement, not only as a defense, but as a linebacker group, as a back seven, and me as a player. So just always looking for even really small things to improve on is good, because I actually saw a quote, I think it was yesterday, it was like, the day that you say that you've made it is the day you start your decline. So, always looking for things to get better, because you can always get better.
Is there any extra juice this week to get a win at home after the slow start at home this season?
I wouldn't say any extra juice. It's a little fuel to the fire. I think that it's a big game, but at the same time, it's our next game, so you don't want to make the game too much and, more than it actually is. But, yeah, I think you can add a little fuel to the fire.
Do you think that getting away from home, playing a couple games on the road, helped in terms of just relieving some pressure of what's happening at home?
I think I like going on the road. I like going into another person's stadium and beating them. I just think it's a really fun thing to do. But yeah, I would say it relieved a little bit of pressure, but at the same time, it's fun to go out, and I've never been to North Carolina. That was a really cool stadium to play in, and then that's the furthest north I've ever been. So it's cool to go up there and play in a stadium like that.
What does it mean to you guys? I mean, when you look back and see that I think it's 4 straight Power 4 opponents you've lost to at home. I mean, does that kind of, I guess, is there a meaning to wanting to protect your own home and the fact that you haven't? I guess that's something you want to recognize.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we want to, put the death back in the valley. That's what Coach Sweeney said. But it starts with us. We have to, instill that mindset into our brains that, like, hey, we don't lose at home, and it starts this weekend. So.
Sammy, can you kind of talk about the Peaky Blinders inspired outfits that you guys wore out to Boston, and where that idea kind of came from?
I can't remember who came up with it. It was either Tyler Venables or Ronan, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, we got to do that." It was funny. I really liked it.
I think Ronan said he was sweating the whole time.
Oh yeah, I did not have an overcoat on because I knew that it was going to be really hot, and I tried to tell him, like, it's going to be hot. You're going to be sweating, and they didn't. Don't listen to me, I guess.
We've asked a few players about Tom Allen being on the sideline. Does it add anything to kind of like the juice on the sideline, or is it different? Like, what do you?
It brings a whole nother level of intensity. I mean, I've talked about how he is in practice. It's like that, but in a game, like he just brings the level of play and intensity that we have and elevates it.
You say it's easier for him to kind of communicate his message of adjustments and stuff when he's just right there for you?
Yeah, I think that plays a part in it too, but really it's just like the fire that he brings. You see him on the sideline, he's got his hands on his knees, he's intently watching every play. Like, he brings that fire to the sideline that we need.
I think there's one play at North Carolina where you made, I think it was a pass breakup or what it was, and he was just right there. Like, does that add something for you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he's going to be there. He's going to celebrate the plays, and then when they get us, he's going to bring us over. He's going to get it corrected. We're going to make sure it's right so we can go out and do it.
This is not a random thing, but after Ricardo's interception, like, you guys were doing this. Like, what is that?
6'7". I don't even know. I've had like Ben asked the linebackers what that meant in our meetings the other day, and it's like there's not really a meaning to it. It's just some stupid meme.
Can you talk about getting the chance to play Kevin Jennings again for SMU?
Yeah, and I got a lot of respect for him. He's a really good ball player. He extends plays. He plays with a really good intensity. I got a lot of respect for him.
It's just another random thing, but when you first met Brandon Jacobs, just how massive he is. Like, what was the first thought you had? Or what was it? What do you remember?
It was like, whoa. Well, actually, his dad did all those rivals camps when I was in high school, so I always remember seeing him and be like, I'm really glad I didn't play linebacker when he was in the NFL because that doesn't look fun. And then I realized that he had a son, and I remember meeting him, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Is it kind of freaky how he moves? I mean, is it almost like he's like his dad in terms of the size?
Yeah, like in the spring, I remember me and Wade were talking about it. It's like, that's a freshman. A freshman should not be moving like that, and he's going to be a really good ball player.
Can you imagine being a defender? I'm just wondering, Peter Woods, like Jacobs is coming towards you, and then Peter Woods behind him. Kind of like what would go through your head if you were on the other side of the block?
I got to bring everything I got, and we'll see what happens.
Do you have like a strategy of how you would tackle Peter Woods?
I'd probably cut him, honestly. I don't know if I have the balls to try to tackle him straight up. I'm sorry, Peter, but I'm definitely cutting out your knees.